Go.
Hello!
Hello, Mr. Area, alright? Yeah, so today we talk about the numbers, the direction change. Okay, so given these numbers, there's a few numbers, the 1, 3, 5, 4, 3. Okay, let's see. If we plot these numbers along this axis, okay, let's say that this is x, this is y. Okay, so 1 is here, 3, 5, 4, 3. Okay, if you plot these lines, so can you tell me how many times the direction is changed? What I mean direction change is if you're going up and then you're going down, that's a direction change. Or if you're going down and then suddenly you're going up, that's a direction change. So it's like a peak, yeah.
How about if it's a horizontal?
Then that's not direction change. Or if it's here this way, it's not direction change, right? Because it's keep the trending. But here is the change the direction. Yeah? If we're going up and then we're going down, or if we're originally going down and we're going up, that's a direction change. How many direction change here? How many direction change? Come on, you can see it. Why 2? Why is it 2? Where is the 2? Where is the 2?
1.
1, it's just 1. Look, that's the thing we're looking for. All these, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so how can we do this? If given these n numbers, then we want to count how many of these. Yeah, how many of these?
Oh, I know what to do.
Okay, you tell me what to do.
Actually, I don't.
You don't. Why? So don't worry. Say the ideas you have. You must have some ideas. Tell me the ideas you have. Tell me the ideas you have.
Okay.
So what? If you look.
So technically, my idea is
Yeah.
You know the dots.
Yeah.
This might not work.
Don't worry. Say.
But
Yeah.
I'm just going to draw circles around it,
Yeah.
and the ones that have like a thingy like that
Ah.
are the changes.
Okay. That's very creative. Okay, so how can you tell if it's a changes? That's the
Because
question.
it's like the,
Yeah. Okay, so how can we change? How can we detect these the pattern? Okay, so the pattern we are looking for is what?
it's something like that or that.
Yeah, something like that or that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the trending must change, right? The trending. Yeah? So if I tell you, look, 1, 3. If I use this number minus this, there will be 2.
Yeah.
This number minus this will be 2. This number minus this will be minus 1. This one will be minus 1. So can you see the
2 minus 1 minus 1.
so can you see how we can make use of the difference between the next number and the current number as the trend? The next number and the current number. So can you notice the difference? 2 minus 1 minus 1. What does it mean? If they are all positive.
If it.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
What? If you say, come on.
I actually don't know.
So look, if it's positive, if it's still positive, does it change? Does it change? Come on,
No.
2 to 2 or 2 to 1 minute, it doesn't change, right?
No.
If it's still negative, it doesn't change. The only change is that if it's going from the positive to negative, or if it's going to the negative to positive, yeah. If the sign has changed, remember we talked about the sign.
Oh yeah.
If the sign has changed, remember what's the sign? Let's say the sign function.
Positive
X.
and negative.
Sign function, what does it equal? Look, we can say, let's say, okay, what's the sign function? Sign function, yeah? Sign function, x. What does it equal? If it's 1, it has got 3 possibilities. 3, 1, 0, and what?
Huh?
And 1, 0, and what? Minus 1, right?
Yeah.
If x bigger than 0, what's this? X what? And what? Come on, tell me.
X, which is 0.
With 0 equals 0, and then x?
Smaller than 0.
Okay. So if the difference, sign, if we say sign data means the
Why
the
are you
difference.
doing a triangle?
Yeah, that's what it means, data. Data means the difference. Data x.
Theta.
If sign data x, what? sin theta x is look maybe sin theta. Okay, so theta x1 x2. Can we write it if it's smaller than 0? So how can we interpret this? So look, let's go back to that 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. Okay. If we talk about, if this is current this, if we talk about this is theta x1 and if this is theta x2. So look, so if theta x1 times theta x2, the difference is smaller than 0, means the sign has changed, then it must be counted as one direction change, right? So if we're going through this array numbers by keep checking of the current data x, and if we check the next data, okay, data, and if the sign has changed, then we increment 1, okay? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Define changing direction, okay? Let's just changing the numbers. Okay, in the beginning, n equals length nums, yeah? What does it mean? Yeah, n equals length nums. Come on, this is easy, you should be able to answer it. N equals length nums.
Yeah, it equals the length of the numbers, you know.
So the number of numbers in the array, okay? Okay, so if n is smaller or equal to, what does it mean? If only there are two numbers or less, and what should we return? Number of changing. If there are two numbers or less, return what?
Two numbers or less.
Yeah.
Return
Can
0.
yeah, of course, because two numbers, there's no changing at all, right? You can't find any change, right? Right, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now the current data, okay, current, let's say, how about we call it slope, okay? You know the slope.
Slope.
If it is going up, that's positive.
And
If it's going down, that's negative. If it's going straight, let's call it 0, okay? Slope. Got it? The numbers.
This is up the mountain.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Go
is
walking.
and this is
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So now let's call it slope.
this is on a slide.
Okay.
This is on a swing. You go up.
Okay.
And
Okay. So
this is
slope. What
when
does it mean? Look at their numbers. Numbers. Okay. That's 1, 3, 5, 7, 4, 5, 4. Okay. So
1, 3, 5, 7,
the
5,
beginning would be which one? The beginning will the slope.
1,
Sorry. The slope. Going up.
3.
3 minus 1. Come on.
3 minus 1, and then 5 minus 3, and then.
Okay, now look, so we just use the numbers, yeah? Let's say numbers 1 minus what?
1 minus nums 0.
Yeah, well done. Then let's start with which number? For I in range what? We know this is current stove, yeah? So now we need to start with which one? Let's start here, right?
5 minus 3.
Yeah, so n equals what? I equals what? 0, 1, what's this? I equals what?
5.
The index. 0, 1, what's this?
2.
2 to n. And then current, let's say current slope. Current slope equal.
Slope.
Equals what? Equals what, Eric? Equals what? Equals num I minus nums what?
Nums.
This is I. Current nums I minus what?
The minus 1.
I minus 1. Okay. Okay, and then we know this is slope, yeah? This is slope and this is current slope. So if current slope what? Current slope and the slope times it together if it's what? If it's what? Then we let's answer here. Answer equals 0. Answer plus equals 1. So what should I put here?
If current slope
and slope times together.
Is this times?
Yeah, multiply.
If current slope times slope.
Yeah, remember?
Why is it times?
Why is not times? Look, if it's this 2, 5 minus 3 is 2 times 3 minus 1 is 1. So it's going up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how about look if D here 5 to 7, that's 2. 5 minus 7
Minus 2.
minus 2 is smaller than 0. So we are looking for a minus 0. Yeah. Changing. Remember, this is changing.
It's smaller than 0.
Yeah, smaller than 0. Okay. And then after this, what should I do is to change the slope. So if I look, the next one will be moving, right? So what happened to the slope? What happened to the slope?
The slope will
Will
go
be-
down.
No. Yeah, no. Slope, current slope, and then move to the next one. What happened? What's slope now? Look at this here. Slope, current slope, and the next iteration. What happened to the slope? What happened to this slope? Current slope.
It moves up.
Yeah, and what slope equals? Slope equals what? Because slope is used in the next iteration.
Plus 1.
No. Current slope. What happened to the slope? Slope here, and you move to here. Slope is always the previous slope of current slope, right?
Yeah.
So slope equals what?
Previous slope.
Which one is previous slope? If it goes to the next
Current
iteration.
slope.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Current slope, yeah. Alright? And then there's one thing missing.
Return. Answer.
Yeah, this is we're ending with. What's the time
We don't
complexity?
need this.
Yeah, what's the time complexity?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Mm.
What's oh, what? Come on.
Mm.
Give me a number or letter. Come on, go oh, what?
N.
Oh, what's the space
I just
complexity?
said N.
Also, what's space complexity?
Wait. It is.
What? What? Yeah, oh, what? Because we're not using any space that's linear.
Linear.
Actually, we are using space, but this is constant space. That's why we say
Yeah.
one. Yeah, but we're not using an array or something that is linear with the number
Yeah.
of the number of things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm copying your writing.
Not copy me. You need to understand and make sure you really understand.
I can see the marks.
You need to understand. Okay. Slope equals what?
Slope.
Slope equals what? Come on.
Slope. Equal.
Yeah. Look. Remember slope. Current slope. Moving to next. Yeah, current slope. Slope will be equals to the previous slope, which is the current slope in each iteration, right? Because going to the next one, right? Going to the next one, the current slope will become previous slope, yeah? Actually, this slope should be called the previous slope, okay? What do you mean time? What?
That's how I do my time.
Sorry?
Isn't that times?
Yeah, but here, this is why you put the time here.
Okay.
And here, what should I do?
Slope.
Sorry? What do you mean here? What? That's it.
Oh.
So what's missing here? Come on, if we're changing the slope, we're going up and we're going down.
Going up and going down.
Yeah. So look, previous slope, current slope.
You times them.
Yeah, if you times them is what? Then
Zip mine if it's unzip.
Yeah. Come on.
Slope.
Yeah. If. Come on, you really need to understand. Otherwise, you're always forgetting. Yeah. If what? If what? This is slope. This is current slope. So the two numbers. How do you check if it's? Yeah. Come on, write it faster. Come on, you're too slow. Current slope. Yeah. Times.
Wait.
Yeah. Times what? Slope. Yeah. And what happens if these two slope? If one going up, one going down, or one going down, one going up? What happens if it is changing direction? If it's smaller than 0, right? And what we count it as a changing direction, which value is it? Yes, that's what it means. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's it for today. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay.
Bye.